His name was Marcus. 29 years old. No criminal record. No addictions. No excuses. Just a man trying to stay afloat in a world that felt like it was built to drown him. He worked 3 jobs and still slept in his car. This is his story. This is America. Marcus woke up each morning in the back seat of a 2003 Honda Civic. Engine off, windows fogged up, body cramped, clothes folded neatly in a duffel bag on the passenger seat. By 6 a.m., he'd walk into the gas station bathroom to wash his face, brush his teeth, and change his shirt. Then he'd clock into his first job, stocking shelves at a big box store. Minimum wage. No benefits. No health insurance. Just long aisles, heavy boxes, and tired hands. After his morning shift, he'd eat a quick lunch, usually a banana and a cheap sandwich, then hop on a borrowed bike and deliver food through an app. 4, 5, sometimes 6 hours straight. Rain or shine. No sick days. No tips some nights. Just constant motion. On weekends, he cleaned office buildings. Empty rooms. Fluorescent lights. Bleach in the air. He wore gloves to protect his hands, not from the chemicals, but from being judged by strangers who never knew his name. He worked, and worked, and worked, but still, it was never enough. That Civic, it wasn't just a car. It was Marcus's bedroom, closet, kitchen, and sometimes, his therapist. He kept his work shoes in the trunk. A pillow and blanket under the back seat. A picture of his mom, now gone, taped to the dashboard. She used to tell him, "Keep going, baby. God sees you." On cold nights, he ran the engine for heat. On hot nights, he parked under trees and hoped mosquitoes wouldn't find him. He learned which parking lots were safe, which security guards would look the other way, which gas stations didn't mind him washing up. But nothing prepared him for the silence. The kind that crawled into his chest at 2 a.m. when the world slept, and he sat alone in the dark, wondering how a man could give so much and still have so little. Marcus never told his co-workers he was homeless. He laughed at their jokes, talked about weekend plans he didn't have, and always said, "I'm good, man." Because in a country that glorifies hustle, struggle is seen as weakness. One night, after a long delivery shift, he pulled into a grocery store parking lot and fell asleep. 2 hours later, a tap on the window. A flashlight. A voice. "Sir, you can't sleep here." He blinked, groggy. "I'm sorry, I'll leave." No one asked why he was there. No one cared that he worked 15 hours that day. He drove off into the night. Nowhere to go. Just somewhere else. That was the night he whispered to himself. How long can I keep doing this before I just disappear? This story isn't unique. It's not rare. Marcus is one of millions of Americans who work full-time, sometimes multiple jobs, and still live in poverty. In the richest country in the world, people sleep in cars while luxury condos sit empty. Kids go to school hungry while food gets thrown away by the ton. And the ones who work the hardest often have the least. People say, "Work hard and you'll make it." But what they don't say is, the system wasn't built for people like Marcus to win. It was built for them to stay silent, exhausted, and invisible. So the next time you see someone asleep in their car, don't assume they're lazy. Don't assume they made bad choices. Maybe they're like Marcus. Maybe they're doing everything right, and still falling through the cracks. If this story made you feel something, don't scroll past. Don't forget his name. Share it. Let the world hear what the news won't say. Because every story matters. Subscribe to truth_line_official, where silence ends and truth begins.